Hey guys, what is going on and welcome back to Mark's Tech. So I've been using the OnePlus 9 Pro basically since the day it came out. And to save you guys the trouble, I'm just going to go ahead and give my opinion just to not waste your guys' time. I love it. So if that's what you were waiting for, just leave a thumbs up and maybe check out my other videos. Maybe watch this video to the end if you really love me. But anyway, let's get this review started. So first of all, let's just start out by covering the body. As you see here, I did get the frosted pine green model. And believe me when I say this, I know most of you will probably say, Mark, you're exaggerating. There's no way. Believe me when I say this, okay? First of all, everyone's hands are different. Some hands get more sweaty than others. Some get more dry than others. So I can't speak for everyone, okay? But from my experience, this is, again, I'm not exaggerating. This is literally the most comfortable phone to hold without a case. At least for my hands, just putting that out there. In fact, I didn't even wear a case since I got it. I don't even have a case for the phone. I've been using this without a phone. Without a case. It is amazing. Funny enough, the iPhone is also a frosted phone, but for some reason this, I guess the way they did the frosting on here, I don't know what, I'm not a scientist, I don't know what it's called. Whatever they did to this phone is still a little bit more slippery than the frosted feeling on this phone. I mean, I can literally just tell by dragging my finger on it, it's gripping my finger. Meanwhile, with the iPhone, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of just different. It's slippery, okay? Now, I will tell you this. If you guys are thinking about getting the glossy version, first of all, I have a question for you. Why? Second of all, if you do get the glossy one, again, why? It is going to be Slip City. So keep that in mind. But really though, don't get the glossy version, please. And again, since I did have the phone without a case, there are absolutely no scratches anywhere on the sides or back of the device. I don't really baby my phones either. I use my phones as I would with or without a case. So far, so good, no scratches. Next up, I want to talk about what I think a lot of you are wondering, the camera. But first, let's talk about the battery. So with 5G on, full brightness, Quad HD, 120 Hz, and using GPS for 2 hours, the phone did manage to get around 4.5 hours to 5 hours of screen on time. Unfortunately, I didn't take a screenshot because I wasn't even doing a battery review. I was just literally using the phone as I normally would. But it did get between 4.5 and 5 hours. Again, that's not great, but considering I was using literally every feature that the phone can give me with full brightness, it's not as bad as it could be, put it that way. But with 5G off and the screen refresh rate set to 60 and the brightness set to automatic with no GPS because I didn't really go out that day. I just kind of went to places that I already know. I was getting around 7 hours. So that's pretty good. 7 hours in my book is definitely a pass. Anything over than 6 hours, not bad. But if you are going to be using a lot of GPS, your battery is going to be garbage. I mean, I kind of have to say it how it is. It's garbage. But the thing that's not garbage is the 65 watt charging that comes with the phone. You hear that, Apple? Huh? Samsung? You hear that? That's right. 65 watts comes with the phone. Check this out. Just believe me. Check this out. So check it out. I'm going to the movies soon. Right now, the phone is at 19%. It is 720. Let's go ahead and plug it in. Right, I'm going to the movies. Let's see how fast it will charge in 10 minutes, right? That should give me enough time to put on some new clothes and all that good stuff. Maybe some cologne, right? 10 minutes. Again, 7:20 p.m. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in. I can't do it one-handed, so you guys will just have to trust me on this one. All right, I plugged it in. 720, 19%. Let's come back in 10 minutes. So a quick update, it's been 2 minutes and the phone is already at 28%. Again, it's only been 2 minutes. That is insane. So look, it's actually been 7 minutes. I don't want to wait any longer. I'm going to the movies. The battery is almost at 50%, guys. It's only been 7 minutes and the battery went from 19% to 50, right now, 50%. It just happened right before my eyes. It only took 7 minutes. That's just completely insane. Yeah, exactly. It's that crazy. But guys, before we continue, as much as I would want to continue because I love this phone, here's a quick word from today's sponsor, Private Internet Access. Private Internet Access is the world's leading no-log VPN with over 30 million downloads. If you've ever wanted to watch a YouTube video, Netflix movie, or really anything on the internet that wasn't available in your country or region, this is the product for you. Your phone, your computer, or anything on your Wi-Fi or cell service has a digital footprint, basically your IP address. That's how providers know where you are. So that's how places like Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Hulu, and any other streaming service, that's how they know if what you're trying to watch isn't really available to you. But Private Internet Access can fix the situation for you and give you the ability to watch anything you want, no matter where you are located. And they do that by hiding your IP address and replacing it with the one of your choosing. They have the biggest server fleet in the industry with over 35,000 VPN servers in over 77 countries. Private Internet Access also encrypts and secures your connection away from hackers, spammers, and any other prying eyes. Maybe your ex-girlfriend is trying to find out what you've been doing. She don't need to know. Best of all, Private Internet Access is available on all platforms from Windows to macOS, Android, iOS, and many others. One subscription can cover 10 devices. That's right, 10. Not 5, not 9, 10. There's 24/7 customer support, so if anything goes wrong, you know who to contact. And the thing I like the best is that there are many payment options including Bitcoin and gift cards. You'll get a sweet 77% discount. That is less than $3 a month, and you get 3 months free. Now, you are also protected by the 30-day money-back guarantee. So listen, click the link below and sign up for Private Internet Access today. And now on to the cameras. Okay, I'll be the first one to admit, as much as I love this phone, OnePlus did an oopsie. They released this phone, in my opinion, too quick. Too quick. They should have really tested the software side of things, at least on the camera, because they've been pushing that camera as if it's like the saving grace of God. So I don't know what I just said, to be honest. I have no idea what that means. They really try to make that camera seem as if it's just, whoa. All right, but they really pushed out that phone too quick, or they didn't really focus on the software side of the camera as much as they should have. Just as proof, Brandon from This Is Tech Today discovered a bug with the phone. It appears that the normal OnePlus 9 has a toggle for HDR video, and that video actually looks better than the 9 Pro. Why? Because the 9 Pro doesn't even have a toggle for HDR video. OnePlus? Now, I did contact OnePlus, and shockingly enough, they didn't even know about that. They pretty much thanked me and said, okay, a software update is coming out shortly, so thank you, basically. That's basically what they said. Ouch. Since the phone has come out, there have been so far 2 software updates, with a third one right around the corner, none of which fixed the HDR issue, by the way. So how good is the camera after the 2 updates? Well, fantastic. The photos look great. The ultra wide looks insane. The night mode looks crisp. I did make a video about this with the OnePlus versus the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and the OnePlus versus the S21. If you guys want to see like a more in-depth camera review, definitely go check out those 2 videos, because you will notice that the cameras aren't bad. They're actually really good. The thing that makes them not seem as good is because OnePlus kind of shot themselves in the foot and promised really promising things before they even started fixing the software for the camera, before any updates. So I have to ask OnePlus, what software were you guys using when you were testing out the cameras? Because after 2 software updates, the camera got really good. So what were you using before? The camera is finally maturing after these updates, and I expect it'll only get better from here on out, which is a good thing because it is already fantastic today. I have no issues with the camera. I mean, the only issue that I really have is 4K 60 is limited to 5 minutes of video. 5 minutes, 4K 60. We're in 2021, by the way. Newsflash. This is a Snapdragon 888, 12 gigabytes of RAM, UFS 3.1 storage, 5 minutes. $1,000 phone, 5 minutes. Oxygen OS 11 with Quad HD Plus and 20 Hz is just butter. Butter. Listen, iPhone dudes. Okay, iPhone dudes. if you want to try Android, get the OnePlus. Just check out these gestures. Dude, they are spot on with the iPhone. Whenever I'm using this phone, I really feel like I'm using an iPhone with an Android skin and an Android body. The gestures are... No other phone can touch these gestures, in my strong opinion. Dude, it is wild how smooth this phone is. It's man, I'm just gonna shut up because I don't want to seem like I'm trying to sell the phone. I'm not. Don't buy it. I really don't care. I'm just giving you guys my opinion, my review. This phone is stupid good. But no phone is perfect. Again, I'll be the first one to admit that no phone is perfect. So what's wrong with the OnePlus 9 Pro? Well, for starters, I wish there were, I guess, better 5G bands or more 5G bands. Again, I'm not a scientist, dude. I don't care. Does this phone pick up 5G? Yes. Is the 5G blazing quick? Yes. But it doesn't pick up 5G everywhere where, for example, my S21 does or the iPhone. If I had to guess, the S21 and the iPhone get 5G in basically 100% of my entire city. The OnePlus gets 5G maybe in about 80% of the city. Other than that, it's still really fast LTE. So, it depends. If you live in a very 5G populated area and you really want the whole 5G network and band everywhere you go, this phone may not be for you, but honestly, I don't really care. I still get insanely fast LTE speeds over 100 megabits a second, so that's good. With 5G, I'm getting around 700 megabits a second on T-Mobile. I'm fine, dude. I'm good. I don't know if this is a software kind of issue. Maybe it's a hardware issue. Maybe I'll wait for future software updates and then let you guys know in the future. But again, if 5G is super important for you, maybe not. Don't get the OnePlus. I don't know. You decide. Another downside is, well, I kind of already mentioned it, the battery. Now look, the charger helps a lot. I mean, you guys seen it. I think, 7 minutes, and it went up from 19% to 50% in 7 minutes. That's just mind-blowing. But the thing is that I'm not carrying around that charger everywhere I go. So having battery life that actually lasts, in my opinion, is just as important, if not more important, than having a phone that can charge really fast. I mean, you can have a phone that charges to 100% in 2 minutes, right? But if the phone only lasts 2 hours, for example, no one, who cares, right? It's still a bad battery phone. So again, I think the third update that's coming out, I think it's in India right now. They have the latest updates. Here in America, we're on our second update. The third update is supposed to increase battery life. I didn't test it out because I don't have it yet. But I will let you guys know with future videos. Oh, okay. Right when I finished this video, right when I almost got done editing this video, right before I almost pushed it off to YouTube, guess what? We just got our third update, which includes the better battery life and the better camera experience. So I'm just going to release another camera update in a few days. Give me some time to test it out, see what things are new. If you guys are curious, again, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you'll be up to date. You'll be stayed up to date with my next video that's going to come out apparently. Anyway, back to the video. So was the OnePlus overhyped? In my opinion, I think both parties had stuff to do with it. I think we the people overhyped it because we seen Hasselblad and we're like, oh. And then I also think OnePlus overhyped it because they showcased beautiful photos and beautiful videos. But then when we got the phone, we were like, dude, that's not how it looks like when you guys showed it. Like, what's going on? So, but then after updates, it started getting better after the 2 updates. So I think they also contributed to the overhype, but I think we the people also contributed to the overhype. The phone is good. The camera, I'm not going to say is better than any other camera. I'd say it's right on par with the iPhone, with the S21. Again, if you guys don't believe me, go check out my my other 2 videos that I did with the camera. You guys will see it is basically on par with the iPhone and S21 when it comes to video and photo quality. Is it anything special? No, it's good. So do I recommend this phone? Well, if you love OnePlus, if you love the blazing fast Oxygen OS with the amazing gestures, yeah, pick it up. If you're not sure, maybe this is your first OnePlus phone and you're not really sure about getting it, I'd say wait for a price drop. It's an Android phone. The prices drop really quickly. Wait about 3 months and you'll pick up the phone for $800 instead of over $1,000. That's as much as I can say. If I missed anything in this little initial kind of 1 week, 2 week review, leave me a comment down below. I will answer any questions you guys have on the phone, any gaming questions, any battery related questions, any software updates that come out. I'll answer them. I'll also make a video about them as well. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. And that's it. I think that's all I wanted to say. This was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.